Hey everybody, hope you're having a good day. This is war number 8. This is the war I posted. Only a few people got to see the war first. I think it was like 50 or 60 before I took it down. I hadn't recorded my voice. And so some people know what's going to happen here, but a lot of people don't. So I'm taking actually path 1. Far left, and I'm bringing in Corvus glaive. He's saying, is it my turn? Well, we'll see. Maybe. I'm bringing him in sort of as an insurance policy versus a 4-star tech champion on node 46, which is double power gain. And I was informed that this node does potentially stop alliances from finishing a map. That's how tricky it can be if you get off to a bad start. So I said, oh my god. So it's going to be potentially an Iron Man Infinity War. And I know it's only a 4-star, but apparently just the way that double power gain works, you start just eating L3s, eating the plasma, and it's a big deal. So I said, okay, I'm going to bring in the big guns. I'm going to bring in Corvus, boost my butt off, and see what happens. So the first champion here is a 6-star skill, so I take Stark Spidey in because there's no charges I can potentially pick up with Corvus. So without the charges, there's no point in wasting any of his health because Stark Spidey is much more capable of taking out these champions, especially the 6-stars. You know, they have a lot of hit points, and a 345 Corvus is not quite going to get through unless he's really boosted. So Corvus has been great, and this is also, if you had watched the video that I posted previously, I did awaken him, so right now he's unawakened, and I know some people said, oh, this is not gonna work. There goes Daredevil, but it does work. Corvus was awakened. So you'll see how I do in that fight. And that doesn't mean you already know because you watched that video that I did end up using him. So I'm moving on to node 19. It's enhanced criticals, enhanced critical hits, and power leak. It's a diversity node for the most part, but it's another 4-star tech champion. Because it's a tech champion, I end up going in with Corvus, going to pick up a charge. And little does the Alliance VK know that we're going up against, but they're about to give me 2 charges because Vision is actually a member of the Avengers. So I get 2 missions here. And so here we go. I just need to bait this guy's special. It's a Sig 99 Vision, so he's definitely got a lot of power gain, so I got to make sure I don't let him get too high up there. And I'm just, you can see how my crit damage is fairly low, but once I pick up the charges in some of these other fights, it's going to be pretty crazy. So I'm critting for about 1800. He got a synthesis in, so I have to watch out for that. I'm just doing some shorter combos to make sure I get to my special 2 before I run out of charges. And this is a pretty beefy special 2 there, and he goes down. If it was a 5-star, definitely would have struggled to get that guy down in 1 set of charges. But I'm starting to think, you know, based on what I've seen so far, that going, you know, the idea is you really want to get Corvus. You really want to get the kill before the charges wear off, but I think you can play around for, you know, 50 seconds or less if he's duped, and make it work. Get another round of charges, and you know, you're just doing less damage, but you just have to stay alive and keep fighting. So he reminds me a lot of Sentry in that regard. It's getting through the combo cycle. So I'm boosting up. I'm getting the 20% on. I got the 150% power boost, the greater percent strength boost, and I'm like, okay, this Infinity War Iron Man. I dueled him like maybe 20 times. I said, I am not giving up an attack bonus on this node. No way, Jose. These guys, they picked the wrong Iron Man to put on this node, right? And then I put on the advanced power boost because I'm gonna start with the 1-bar special and get in crazy special 3 or 2s, and it's a Yondu. All that for nothing. Awakened him, absolutely no reason. You look how hard I'm hitting now too. I'm hitting way harder with all the boosts on and the 2 glaive chart and the 2 persistent charges. It's not even a contest. So I do this. I just block it because I don't need Corvus for any other fight. I awakened this guy for 1 fight, guys, 1 fight, and it didn't even matter. It was a Yondu. Good, nice job VK for throwing me off, but I'm still very happy with my Corvus awakened, and you will, well, the awakening isn't nothing to do with it, but you will see the true power of Corvus in our next war versus MMXIV. crazy. So anyway, this is the enhanced special 1 node. I was thinking yellow jacket, so I brought in Stark Spidey. It was Rhino, even better for Stark Spidey. Actually, Corvus would have been pretty good here as well. I should have maybe brought Corvus in because he was still boosted with the cosmic boosts, but I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna be needing Stark Spidey for the mini boss, because the mini boss is a cable and I wanted to bring Vision. So I thought, you know what, I'll be fine here, and I'll just get this Rhino or Yellow Jacket down, enhanced special 1 or no enhanced special 1. So I was a little worried about evading the special 1, which is why I wanted Stark Spidey in there for the auto evade assist. So for the Bane node has given people problems in the past. We expected to see a rogue here. I think that was what my officers told me. I think they said rogue is usually pretty good just because she's hard to parry. And you know, actually get the transfer off, but I don't think it was a rogue. Let me see here who I take in. So I take in Stark Spidey, obviously. Yeah, it was Archangel. Yep, I remember it now. So Archangel, no issues. You know, I just need to build up some poise charges. He's a little trickier to build up poise charges with because he's a little more aggressive. So I decided to go in because I know Stark Spidey will have the stun available, and then I'll be able to use the stun for Bane Transfer. And then I also know that I can eat a little bit of degen on this Bane node because I don't need my Stark Spidey for the mini boss. So the best is to just play it safe, get the Archangel down slowly but surely, eat some Bane degen damage if I need to, and yeah, just play it cool. So I'm doing that. I go down to 84% via the Bane degen, but look, it's just no problem. You just have to keep fighting, and a 565 Spark Spidey has a decent chunk of hit points, even though he's on the low side, and I'm able to clear that node out. So, you know, my first time ever taking this path, so far so good. I haven't died yet, and we go up against the Cable mini boss. The Cable mini boss got me boosting again. I throw on the 10% there. I throw on an invulnerability boost just because it's a mini boss, and I don't want to get hit. But as far as the am I throwing on another boost? Oh, I make the purchase. I say, you know what, I'll throw on 10% attack too, just to get to 20% attack. Just because Vision, he doesn't have the highest attack in the game, does he? So I use those, and we go in for the kill. I'm allowed to parry this guy. He has double power gain, but I have pretty intense power drain, so I'm not worried. And I've seen, at least in my experience, the AI in this game, when you have a power drain ability, they are more liberal with their specials. Somehow the AI sort of knows who you are and what you can do, and this makes me not worry as much about a special 3, especially considering I can always just wait until my next synthesis, play around this Cable, parrying him, and then get a power drain off. So Vision is perfect for this node if there's no Mystic Dispersion. Even if there was Mystic Dispersion, I'm not sure he would be terrible. Vision in general, just one of the best attackers in the game still, I think. I think people are definitely going to sleep on him for a while because of the fact that he was only available as a 4-star for so long. The game sort of passed him up, and a lot of people said, oh man, my Vision just doesn't cut it anymore, but they don't have 5-star Vision. And 5-star Vision is he's able to keep up just enough with the damage to keep him viable. So I'll have to get this guy to 565 at some point. But you can see, guys, this is a very standard fight. I'm just attacking into him, getting my power drains off, special 1 or special 2. I'm being very careful about punishing the heavy because I know if you go in too early, you often can get tagged by that heavy. It has sort of a late hit box. It kind of lingers, so you can kind of run into it, and that would be a bad time. So another special 1 there keeps him below 3 bars of power. The heavy there, I'm able to back up, and I know I can see myself getting close to a special 1 again, but he actually throws his special 2, see, the AI knows, and yeah, I'm able to go in one more time for a 5-hit combo, special 1, and gets the kill. So that was me, cleared the lane, got the mini boss. Pretty happy with all of that. Wouldn't mind taking path 1 again, to be honest. Yeah, so we ended up winning the war. We stayed in master. Very, very good. I went 6-0, up to 42-4. scrolls are 7-1, it seems. We lost to S03W0808, as you guys may or may not know. I started adding mini bosses instead of bosses because it looks like I'm never going to get a chance at a boss this season. I'm just not I'm not the boss killer in this alliance, which is totally fine. There's people who are a lot better than me. But I wanted, I made this graphic. I want to use it, so I'm gonna start counting the mini bosses as bosses, at least as far as this graphic is concerned. So I've gotten 2 kills so far on mini bosses this season, and no deaths. So we'll try and we'll keep that going. Hopefully, I do. We'll see if I can get no deaths on mini bosses throughout the whole season. There's just a few more wars left. It looks like 5 as of right now. Probably more like 4 by the time you guys watch this. And yeah, we really want to stay in Master. We're doing everything we can, and you will definitely see that next war. The next war we're going up against MMXIV, the most famous / infamous alliance out there. They are so amazingly powerful, and they're pretty good. I mean, they did not it was a very close war. I'll just say this, we will I'm not gonna spoil it yet, but we were neck and neck. And it was way closer than I ever thought it was gonna be. So take that as a spoiler or no. But we'll see you over in that war. I highly recommend watching that one. Is my favorite one this season. There was a lot of preparation that went into it on my part, and it definitely showed. So anyway, take care, guys.